Hey guys, it's Biosphere, and I'm going to be chatting to you today about the new Haunted Colosseum custom game, and I played it quite a bit, so I'm just going to tell you about it. So basically, it's this new custom game that's introduced for Halloween, and it's really fun. It basically is set in kind of a room, you could say. You've got two different bases, Dire and Radiant, and you have 5 points. They're called points, which you have to go and stand on and capture for your team. When you capture 3 points out of 5, then you start earning points. If you capture 4, then you earn points faster. If you capture 5, then you earn points really fast. But the points are placed equally spaced between the bases. So you've got 2 points that are on your side and 2 points on the Dire side and one in the middle. And the game is full of traps. So you stand on things and fire gets breathed at the enemy or it just gets breathed out from a certain place. You stand on certain platforms and sparks shoot out after a while. Um, then there's like a place where you stand on where an axe swings down through the middle. People are calling it the pendulum because it is called the pendulum. But anyway, so if you're in the middle there, then you could just get killed. So it's really useful. Like if your whole team dies and you're the last one left, you stand on it and they're not paying attention and a whole lot of them die. There's a lot of that in this game where you aren't paying attention and you just kind of like stand on the wrong thing or hover in the wrong place for too long and you're dead. Um, but you get used to it. So basically, this game is utilizing a lot of team fights and testing your sustainability as a team. So when you're going to play, a lot of people have been favoring heroes like Bristleback, Undying, Axe, all these team fights, tankish heroes, even Centaur. Um, but what I found is that the game isn't dependent on that. It's dependent on the type of damage your heroes do. So, say for instance, your team is very physical in damage, then the opposition team must get like items and heroes to counteract that. So, mischance, uh, vanguards, and armor like assault cuirass. God, I'm trying to think of that new item. I can't remember now, but you know the one that you build from. I'm not even gonna try. Anyways, so yeah, if you're going against magical damage, you need to get a pipe, you need to get glimmer capes and those kinds of items early on. Mech is excellent, and playing a team with at least one carry that has a lot of sustainability and a lot of saving abilities is very very useful. I mean, I played my first few games was like I played carries, I played Ursa, I even played Legion Commander, thinking that if you get enough duels off, then you just dominate. But what I find is because of the nature of the map and the way in which players play the game, uh, it's it's played at the moment where people want to play a carry and they just want to go mental and just attack and go crazy. And if you've got one person on your team that's actually supporting, actually healing people and saving them in situations and that kind of thing, it goes a long way. So I started playing Winter Wyvern and I even played Dazzle at one stage. And I don't even think I lost a game with Winter Wyvern. And I didn't lose with Dazzle. So, and I just literally went mech, force staff, pipe, just all your auras, all your support items, even yeah, even Shiver's Guard's pretty good. But what I also found is that as you get into the later part of the game, it's very useful to have things like an Octarine Core and a Refresher Orb, because if you can win that one fight and just wipe them all out, and then take over like 4 out of the 5 points, at that stage of the game, you've basically won. So those items are excellent, excellent items to get, just so you can get off your spells more and have more of a presence in the team fight more often. Very, very cool. I haven't seen Enigma yet, and I can imagine that in that stage of the game, Enigma would be insane, because you can literally black hole people in the middle and swing that axe down and kill their whole team, like just with 2 heroes. So it is very, very up and down. You might be like way ahead, and then all of a sudden you struggling to claw your way back into the game. So it's really exciting like that. Like you never actually lose, like unless they get all five and they're on like 4,500 points. Oh, if you don't know how the game works, um, it's the first to reach 5,000 points. So you get points once you take over 3 points. You get points by taking over the points, the 5 points. Yeah, don't get confused. But anyways, yeah. So go play the game. It's really awesome. Unfortunately, you don't win anything. I would think that Valve should implement something like that. It would be really cool. Like if you won items for winning games, or you won points or something. Like even to the compendium, you win coins. Whatever. That would be really cool. But so far, none of that has happened. But anyways, go play the game. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Cheers.